let's see. So it's connected to, let's see, cellular, iPad, Wi-Fi. Why isn't it on my other phone? Okay, there it goes. Now it's on the other one. Wait, what? Your title is misspelled. Oops. And hi, Farrell. Park instead of heart. Oh. Hello, Skill. Alright, thank you for letting me know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I guess I just typed something in and probably my phone auto-completed it or whatever, and then, you know, yeah, that just happened. Other than that, let's see, I got all my phones connected now. So everything else should be good to go. Hello. Let me set this on the ground so I can adjust my backpack. Real quick. Trying to hello and bye. I was trying to adjust the straps where it felt like it was hanging. It still feels a little bit like it's hanging crooked on the back. That's mostly better. All right, anyways, I guess I'll start walking. Thank you for letting me know and updating the paddle, Carol. I'm sure people would probably know I meant part, but when you're hiking, then the word park does make it a little confusing. Like you're hiking in a park. Howdy meowdy, Mr. Winnie Cat. How are you doing today? is kind of cool. The trail through the trees here. Oh, this is, we already get out of the trees. Well, I guess I didn't need to bring this backpack. I brought my whole backpack to Vela box because the like part from the parking lot through the trees here down at the parking lot, I didn't have super good service. I thought it'd be fun to stream, but I figured, well, I'll just take the whole backpack just in case. But I know for sure up here it's going to be good. And then later on I'm going to hike up just basically under a cell tower. So I guess I didn't really need to take it. I didn't realize it was only going to take like 5 minutes to get through the trees or less. So for a ways now, you hike across where the ski slopes are, and then you go hike back into the trees on the other side and hike along the top of the ridge. I'm doing okay, and you? I'm good. So this is right up the lake. So where Franklin Falls was at, that I hiked a couple weeks ago. This is at the very top of the pass. Not on the side of the mountain. Well, actually, yeah, the side of the mountain not the side that has of the valley that has the bridge for the interstate, but the other side where the interstate was on the ground. So basically just the top of that side. Or this is kind of the other side of it. Yeah, I thought it would be nice. There's no trees because of ski slopes, so there's just, you can see forever, see all the mountains. Just walking along the mountainside out in the open. It's nice and cool today, so it's not hot or anything. I think my car said it was 73 here or something. 76, I don't remember exactly. We have some nice views. It's a little loud right now because of the interstate, but and look at all the Rocky Mountains on that side. That one's just like, both of these are really steep. I've hiked over there. There's a trail that the PCT comes down and crosses the interstate here, and then you can hike up that mountain. I'm gonna do that one day, but I figured I would do, since it's like nice and cool and I don't mind being in the sun today, I figured I'd do this one today, this side. I've never been up here. I mean, you can obviously see it from the interstate and from the road down there, but never been up on the hill. Never gone skiing. Quite a few flowers. This would probably be really nice in the fall. I assume there's wildflowers all up here. I mean, there's a lot of wildflowers now, but if you come in the fall when they're really blooming, I assume it'd be really pretty. I didn't think about that. See all the like orange flowers? There's all kinds of flowers here. Oh, the wire is running out of the ground. I guess it's just part of the ski resort. I mean, I'm walking right under the chairlift here. Another wire that you can almost trip over. There's real thick grass here. It's like up to my shoulders. Just in that one little spot. And then it gets like knee height again. Weird. Oh yeah, so this enclosed, let's see, this thing right here is, I think, a lift for when they, I think that's where they do the snow tubing at, I think. So it's just like on the slope there. You don't go way down. And there's another one over there. Or maybe it's little practice runs. I don't remember. The snow tubing place might be on the other side of the road. But I know the snow tubing place has a thing like that where you get in and it's closed and it's just a little lift and then you go back down. So I think those are enclosed, like basically conveyor belts or something that you get on and they haul you up just a little bit. What are these right here? There's one there and one up there, and then there's a few more down here. Are those snowmakers? So I know some ski resorts have snowmakers, but I've never gone skiing. I don't know what they'd look like exactly, but I don't know what else this would be. There's some kind of fan things. Like you can see the one in front of me closest turning in the wind because the fan's inside of it. They're all in a row, just in between this chairlift and the other chairlift. Kind of mostly under the other one. Oh, we're gonna walk around the curve, it looks like. So this isn't too hard of a trail today. I'm going up to the lake. I'm trying to remember. I think it's like 3.9 miles. And it's like 800 feet of elevation gain, which should be about what I did last week. But this is much, this is like flat compared to what I did last week so far. because it's in like double the distance elevation gain. So here is another one, whatever the heck it is. I assume it's a snowmaker. The ground looks new. It looks like they just installed them. They basically couldn't stay open hardly any last winter because it snowed so little, and they were like scooping up snow from like the road over on that side of the interstate and bringing it up here and spreading it out. And these snowmakers look very new, so maybe they decided they had to do something about it if these are snowmakers. And they need to be able to make snow this winter if they want to be able to have people skiing. Oh, there's a lake way down there you can see. Maybe get where you can see it a little more. I'm not going to go that much higher elevation wise before I go into the trees, because the trail goes through, I think down there, like below that other hill. Wait, there's a disc there. Is there a disc golf course up here? There's a basket sitting right there. Man, oh, there's a basket up there. Cool. There's one over there. So it's a disc golf course. I didn't know there was one. That'd be really fun to play disc golf up here. Oh, it would be horrible if you're throwing down the hill and you go by the basket and you throw off down there, especially the way I throw, like way, way, way up in the air. Who knows how far your disc would go. That's cool. They also have downhill mountain bike trails up here. I don't see any lifts going. I don't know if the trails are going, if you can ride them today, but at least some of the time in the summer you can pay to come up here and you ride the lift up and then cruise down the mountain bike trails. Oh, it's just a pipe and they cover it up for wood. But I didn't know there was disc golf up here also. Thought I'd zoom in so you can see down the valley a little more before I go up into the trees. Oh, see there, now you can see the back of it and the wind turning the fan. It's really nice views up here. That is a fun surprise for you. Yeah, which I've never, me and Veryl bought discs and we were gonna try playing disc golf sometime and we never have. So I do have discs, so I could play disc golf. There's quite a few courses around. Like there's quite a few courses around in town. We don't want to drive too far. I didn't know how many there were in the mountains. Probably none other than this. I didn't know there was one here. Oh, here's the tee. There's a tee for one of them right here. Should be a good workout. Walking up and down this hill playing disc golf. This is 15. They just have gravel tees. par 3. What does it say? And I guess to get to them, you just walk across the hole 15. Par 3, red and blue. Red is 148 feet, blue is 215. Oh, there's another tee right there. So this is the, if you're a professional tee, and right up there is if you're like me tee, and not professional. Although, I mean, courses that I've played, 215 still seems like not too bad. Maybe I could play blue ones here. But also, if you throw wrong, you might go way off down the hill. So it seems more hazardous playing on the side of a mountain. So maybe even 215 feet is a lot to mess up on. I thought it might be busy up here since it's a nice day, but there was only 2 other cars in the parking lot. So other than if I run into some through hikers, it doesn't seem like it's going to be busy. Oh, there's a 13 right there. So there's not trails to them. I guess none of this stuff ever gets tall. You just walk through the wildflowers and grass if you want to play disc golf. Something just ran off the trail, or ran further off the trail into the, it's probably a chipmunk or something, squirrel or bird. The hike just started. Oh, hello. Yeah, pretty much. I've been hiking for like, I don't know, however long I've been live. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes now. I've been stopping a lot, looking at stuff. There's so many pretty wildflowers up here. And really, really nice view. It's starting to get where the interstate's not as loud. Man, look at all the lights over there. I've driven by this in the winter where it's all lit up. It looks pretty cool. Because the whole hillside's just all lit up. Oh, there's lights on these too. I just didn't notice them. It looks like there's an Interstate 90 sign up here on a tree. Is that one of the slopes or something like name? I assume ski slopes they all have names. But I didn't really see any signs. So see, I shouldn't have taken my big backpack because I was only in the trees back there a little bit, and there's a cell tower right there. that I'm gonna walk right under it pretty much. As long as I'm not so much under it that it doesn't work good. I should have plenty of service without needing my modem. I was just worried about not having service down there at the start, but yeah, that was only like a 5-minute walk. Oh, here's another tee for this golf course. Oh, the basket's way up there. See? Did you say water summit? Something? Summit 90. Hole 12. Oh my gosh, the distances on this. I was saying the other one was short because it was like 215 feet. How the heck do you do 428 or 614 on a par 3? I guess you just have to be a professional. Wait, this is where this is showing us. Oh, this isn't for that basket up there because it shows the trail. This is for one down there someplace. Oh, it's way down there. Okay, I guess that's how you can throw that far, is if you're throwing off the side of the mountain. Now, if you screw up and you go throw that way, you're just really, really screwed. Enter Summit 90. Wonder what the heck that sign's supposed to be for. It's like a supposed to look like an Interstate 90 sign. Just looking to see what was up there. There's some buildings in the end of the ski lift. We're pretty much at the top. Look at all these huge ants on this rock. What's this? Trail of them going across the... That's what I was wondering. Like if you throw way off course and there's all this grass, like it just sounds like an utter nightmare. Like extreme disc golf. Like you throw and you spend an hour looking for your disc. Probably not actually an hour, but I don't know. Unless you just never find it. Hello. Hello. It's like a through hiker because they had a mat on it, sleeping mat on their pack and trekking poles and everything. And I probably looked like a streamer walking up the trail, holding my phone in front of me, talking to myself. These flowers are so pretty. Yeah, they are really, really pretty. The whole trail has like a lot of nice wildflowers. I wasn't expecting it to have this many wildflowers. It is pretty. All right, so now we're going into the valley. I was kind of worried about having cell service in this valley, but the tower is right there on this side of the hill. So it should be great. Oh, on the disc? Yeah, but like if the disc like goes into there, it's not gonna help. So now we're leaving the ski resort and going into the woods. And the flowers and everything are getting taller. So I guess back there they cut back the stuff every now and then. Maybe they do in the fall. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe it gets knocked over from like the snow getting packed down. How much does snow get packed down the ski slopes? And do they pack it down? I don't actually know. But I'm a noob when it comes to skiing. I don't know nothing. But like here the stuff is back to being taller than I am. The little trees. So it kind of looks like they must clear, like keep it cut down back there. At least cut down all the trees every so often. It was mostly grass and just little bushes. Maybe that they've just grown up in a year or two or however long since they've cut it all back. All right, we're gonna go into the trees. It's the last time to see a view like this. Well, I mean, we'll see it coming back, but it might not be quite as sunny. I mean, I should be coming back early enough that that's still sunny. Some of it might be shielded from that mountain because the sun's gonna be like kind of over there. Oh, look at these. There's these are, what are they? They're foxgloves. The ones in our yard, we had some in the backyard. They flowered like over a month ago. But I guess maybe it's I guess they probably would flower a month later up here since it's so much higher. Like 2,500 feet higher or something. I think it's over 2,000 feet. I'm trying to remember. I think when I looked earlier today, the pass down there is over 2,000. And then here you hike up to like about 3,000 on this trail. Or 2,900 or something like that. The sun's out of my eyes now. And this is really thick on the side of the trail. Like, just enough room to walk through the bushes. I wasn't expecting it to be this dense up here. These are some tall ferns right here. Which I think these are a different kind of fern than the ones that are, that like I saw down there by the creek at Franklin Falls. I'm sorry if I shake the phone a lot walking down the steps. I can't. Sometimes it's hard to tell how much I'm moving the phone without looking at the phone, which I do a lot in short trails, but I can't really walk over rocks like that and not trip. Oh, there's a little lake here. Kind of looks like more of it's that way, but this looks like a little wetland. Oh, this is really, really pretty this way. Like the wetland, and then people walk down here most of the way to the water, and then the mountains that way. I'm gonna get my other phone out and take a quality picture of it. Look at the trees. Pretty cool. I've only ever hiked up here, like up on the mountains, like one other time, and that's when I hiked up with PCT on the other side up from the interstate. Oh yeah, here's the lake. And every other time, the next closest elevation, like at least, you know, this area, obviously I've been higher at Rainier, was Franklin Falls a couple weeks ago. It's so quiet here. I'm over the hill, so you can't hear the interstate anymore. I can just hear an airplane, and I can hear my backpack, the fans inside for the modem and Bella box. Oh, look at this. That looks like a tree that had fallen over and was growing up, and then still just broke off. It broke off later. Can I hold the phone out enough where you can kind of see around the trees? Yeah, you get a better view than I do. I hear some kind of bird or something. What the heck? A frog or something jumped off of this log into the water when I came walking down here. Something jumped out off the shore into the water. Oh no, I'm spooking all kinds of stuff. Let me get a good picture of my other phone right here. This is getting right at the edge of the sun. I wonder how dark this is going to be headed back if it's late or later. Actually, it shouldn't be that much later. How long have I been hiking? I've been hiking for like an hour or something. I can always not constantly stop on the way back, and should be most of the way to the other lake anyways. This. You hear that bird? Cool. I'm kind of talking quiet so I don't scare the stuff at the lake or the birds. But I guess I should talk louder so the bears and mountain lions hear me coming. Because they tell you to make noise. Go hiking with people, and look at the rocks up there. Let focus on them better. There you go. And talk loud and crap. So I just need to constantly find something to blabber about, and I'll be good. Oh, tried to trip over that rock. So I think these, oh yeah, you can see the berries growing. I always forget what they are. I think they're marionberries. Is that a thing? Or am I thinking? I think they're marionberries. I thought the leaves already looked at like them, but you can see the berries here. There's some there, and a couple here. I wonder if they're ready. Those kind of look ripe. Could probably eat these. The like orange ones, because these orange is normal color. Like, here's some red ones. I think normally orange is the. So I don't know. Maybe these are red. Those are red berries, and the orange ones are just. Oh, there's something like really rustling down there. It's like, oh, I gotta get away from the trail. Intruders. He keeps running from the trail. Maybe those are red berries, like wild raspberries or something. And the orange ones aren't like ripe yet, and red's more ripe. I'm pretty sure marionberries are orange. And when they're darker orange like those are, they're ready to eat. I've eaten some before, and I was pretty sure they were marionberries, and I did not die. So, I assume they were. The trees look cool here. It's also cool here too. The temperature just dropped a lot walking around the hill here. And there's like it was really still back there, but there's a nice breeze coming through up here. Pretty cool. Look at just all the stumps. There's some big stumps. This kind of looks like either larger trees that have died. Multiple of them look cut off. I guess this has been logged before. Oh, look at that larger tree that like crumbled all up. It kind of looks like it's been logged before, and then there's all these smaller trees that have grown up. There's a lot of dead trees here, trunks and stuff, even smaller ones. Oh, I was wondering if that was water. That's the interstate you can hear again. Because I've just gone to the other side of the valley and you can hear the interstate going down. Or I guess where I was at right there was between two mountains and kind of in a low area where that lake was at. And it was like really, really quiet, sheltered from all the interstate noise. Oh, look at that tree right there. And this one. Oh, thank you for the follow. I just got an email from Twitch saying somebody followed, but I didn't see it in notifications. Oh wait, the phone says it's disconnected from Twitch. No, wait, never mind, it says it's connected. Huh. I think it's trying to tell me I'm not live. Like it's disconnected from that part. But yeah, my TTS app didn't read it off, or the phone show it. I hope I can actually see chat. Sometimes I miss Twitch notifications anyways, even when I can load chat, but... Do I miss any chat? Will the Twitch app load chat? Doesn't look... Last thing it shows is from 626. Mr. Winniecat said, I suppose not, LOL. It didn't announce in chat. Oh, okay. That's weird. Hello, Nature Crink. So maybe Twitch. So I have Stream Elements set up where it should say thanks for the follow, and then there should be the Twitch notification, like the system notification. And I didn't. Stream Elements didn't post, and I guess Twitch didn't. So I guess it's just weird Twitch stuff going on. This looks really pretty with the light coming through the trees. Yeah, I was wondering if it was my internet, but I guess it's just Twitch. Being Twitch. Just want to make sure I wasn't missing people's messages. So far, I have really, really good internet, but I did kind of just go... I'm going around the edge of the hill where that cell tower is kind of on the other side. And I don't know... There's towers down there in the valley, but I don't know how well they're going to pick up here through the trees if I get around the hill from that one that I almost walked under earlier. We're going to find out, because I'm going down pretty fast now. So I guess I hike down to the lake, and then I have to turn around and hike back up and go through the little like pass or whatever where that other lake is, and then go back down the other side. Oh, hi fish. The stream is good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought so far it's been maxing out bit rate. I am good. How are you, fish? Having a nice hike on a really pretty trail way up in the mountains. Oh, nice. Cool. I'm kind of hungry. I wanted to get up here and make sure I had time to hike before it got dark, so I did not eat dinner. Yeah, so you can, it's so you can see where I'm hiking on the trail. And then plus another bonus is if the mountain lions eat me, you can call somebody and tell them where I got eaten at. Because you'll know exactly where I'm at. So it has like 2 pluses. I shouldn't talk like that before they actually come and eat me, but I seriously doubt that's really unlikely to happen. It's good streaming. I blabbered to chat enough that they'll look. Can't die while the camera's rolling. Well, I mean, at that point, I might get banned from Twitch, but I'll be dead after that also. So I won't be able to stream anymore anyways. So I guess it's fine. I'm pretty tall. I really don't think mine, like, it have to be, I feel like it'd have to be quite desperate to attack. Oh, look at this tree right here. It's just out in the open by itself, so you can see the trunk really well. And I noticed it has some tag on it there or something, trail marker. It's kind of a little open place, like a creek or ditch you go over. Hope your battery lasts. Yeah, it'll be fun. Oh, speaking of that, my phone has been slowly dying, but now it's dying more, wirelessly charging. So let me plug it up. But no, I wasn't sure how cell service was going to be, so I brought my whole backpack. So I have 2 27,000 milliamp batteries in my backpack. So I have plenty of power. The only reason I brought 2 is one is powering a modem I have in my backpack, and it can only output, it's a 27,000 milliamp one, but it's one of the older ones that like charge with micro USB and stuff like that, and it can only output 6 amps. So it limits how much I can charge phones and still run that modem. So I brought the other one because it's a fast charger and it can charge up phones fast, and then I can charge phones with it if I end up hiking long enough that my phones start dying. Well, the other one powers the modem. Doesn't weigh that much more, and if I'm taking the whole thing, I figured I'd just take both of them and have a lot of flexibility in charging stuff. I believe this trail said it takes 2 to 3 hours. Faster. If I can type faster than this trail, then that can much another he probably can't see in the message, and I saw the watch streak, but I didn't see the message. So her message was right and wrong depending on exactly what part you know, depending on what it was referring to. Just into 5. Yeah, I don't understand. What is it? So it started out really low, but it's still climbing up bitrate wise. Much better? Okay, something must have just been glitched out. Like where it wasn't actually using that much bitrate or something. Because the app was telling me that it was maxing out bitrate most of the time, and it didn't look like it was even struggling to do that. That's freaking weird. Yeah, now I can see it's not... It must have been glitched out where it just said it was maxing out bitrate, because it doesn't seem to be able to do that anymore after restarting. It's like 4,500 right now instead of 12K. Well, thank you for telling me. Occasionally that stuff like that happens. Most of the time, it really likes glitching out when I'm on my Starlink Wi-Fi, where it just won't use... When the Starlink dies and then it comes back, it won't start using the Starlink, like, bandwidth anymore. Went insane the other day. Oh, I see. Well, all my stuff's running through a Box. I'm using Moblin on an iPhone, but I have a really good modem that I take if I'm hiking way out in the woods, and it only works with my Box. So if I'm hiking, I mostly like using the phone and not a GoPro. I usually just use a Box when I'm using my GoPro biking. So if I want to use that modem, I just carry the Box in the modem and set up and run a Wi-Fi hotspot with a Box and put all my stuff on that Wi-Fi. And then it doesn't kill one of my phones as much. So I can keep my phones in my pockets so I can get to them easy to if I wanted to change stuff, because they have quite a bit better battery life with one of them not having to run a Wi-Fi hotspot and just letting Velobox do that. So mine could be going insane and not getting the iPhone. Oh, and how that works is the MobiLink. I didn't used to be able to do that with all of my connections, but with MobiLink you can run all your connections Wi-Fi through your Velobox over your Velobox Wi-Fi. It's really pretty. And I've thought about, so my iPhone wouldn't overheat as easy and everything, just streaming from it to the Velobox, and then having the Velobox do all the bonding and everything. Basically, I think it would take some load off the phone, but then I can't see what the bit rate is unless I have the from it up, and I can't see what Alright, it should be back. It shouldn't be. The Velobox has never even come close to overheating. Plus, I don't think it's internet. I think it's Moblin glitching out. Because when you said it was bad again, Moblin was claiming that it was 12,000 bit rate, which is what I have it limited to. So it was claiming it's maxed out. So, and you know, clearly it's not maxed out, going by what you said it looked like, if it looked bad. And then when I restart it, like now, the internet's not good enough for it to max out bitrate. So I think Moblin's getting confused and it thinks it's, I don't know. Moblin is inaccurately telling me how much bitrate is sending. So I think it's something to do with Moblin. It could be because I'm on my Velobox Wi-Fi. Oops. I had been always doing this same setup with my Pixel Wi-Fi, and then I switched to using Velobox Wi-Fi. And I've only done that for a few streams. And the last stream I did that when it worked great the whole time. I had solid cell service, so it could be the cell service dropping out, kind of, and then, or being unstable. If it does it again, I'll just, let me know if it does it again, and I'll just switch everything over to my, oh, you can see the lake down there. I'm almost to it. Let me know if it does it again, and I'll switch everything to my Pixel to a put a Wi-Fi hotspot on my Pixel and switch everything to it. Stream wouldn't die anyways because it's only right now. It's only using the connection on iPhone. I was kind of worried. This lake is almost in a like with hills all around it. Oh, really? I haven't been up here much, but I know a little ways down from the pass, like I've tried riding that trail along the lake. I forgot the name of the lake, but the bike trail on the other side, where the interstate's on one side, the bike trail's on the other side, and that tower is always congested, it seems like. Like, I have Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. I have 2 T-Mobile connections. On that tower, I never get any T-Mobile data unless, other than through my priority data one. The other one's usually useless, if I remember right. And then AT&T is always useless over in that area. So the lake's way down there. So I'm scared for the internet if it's struggling this bad. It'd really suck if I walk all the way to a really pretty lake and I can't stream the really pretty lake. And you guys miss it. I'm Eastern Washington. Oops. I click. If there's a random picture on my Discord of just looking down the trail, it's because I clicked the snapshot instead of the chat button. Oh, I see. Verizon, my experience around here is if you have, most of their towers have a decent amount of bandwidth. Like, my experience around here is if you get service, you usually get good upload. AT&T around the Seattle area has some towers where the download's really good and the upload's just actual trash, like half a megabit. Like, so, and but Verizon and T-Mobile, most of the time, if you have a decent amount of bars, you'll get decent upload. But Verizon doesn't have that many towers in a lot of places compared to AT&T and T-Mobile. So sometimes I most of the time have worse service with Verizon just because I only have like 1 bar or something. Yeah, I also I've been streaming, but I haven't like went and ran speed tests and really paid attention to data that much. I used to really have problems with AT&T with there's certain towers that don't have any upload. Like one of the towers back here at the pass, depending on where you're at, if you're right by the ski resorts, you're on a different tower with upload. If you go down, you're on this one that basically doesn't have any. If you get far enough to switch to that tower, you lose all your upload. The other problems I had with them was going in like congested areas in town, and I haven't gone to those same areas since they got all of that spectrum that they're buying from Dish, and I think they pretty much activated that already because they were leasing it before the sale went through, and that was supposed to, at least what they claimed, fix a lot of that. And I hadn't actually tried them in town much since then, so AT&T might be a lot better than the info I'm going from. Oh, I've always heard that data switching didn't really work very well on iPhones or Pixels, and I've never really tried. And the lake is still a ways down there. I think you kind of walk past the lake and then turn and go back to it. 7 o'clock. I might have to walk back pretty fast if I don't want it to just be starting to get dark by the time I get back. I think I am not making good timing. But it depends on how much longer it takes to get down to it and how long I stop at it. I think I should still be fine because it's 2 hours until sunset. Like slightly less, but uh-oh, does the stream look bad? Because it's saying it's maxed out at, it says it's maxed out at 12 megabits. Yeah, that's what I've always just done. Like, usually I'll just, so my iPhone I'm streaming on right now only has Verizon. My Pixel has T-Mobile and AT&T on it. Usually I try to keep 2 connections, like, on whatever phone I use the most. I mostly use the iPhone for streaming and the Pixel all the rest of the time. And I'll usually just manually switch. I usually keep it on Verizon because most of the places Verizon's good, other than one area where you're like in the middle of the town and there's no, and then you get 1 bar of service. Like in the middle of the town, like where you'd think you'd have really good service, and it's horrible because they don't have a tower close enough to pick up through the buildings. And then I'll switch to like T-Mobile, and I'll like manually switch because I never even tried the auto switching. I just heard it wasn't that great. And with the setup I've had is like either AT&T or Verizon, and then T-Mobile on another sim, but it's unprioritized T-Mobile, and unprioritized T-Mobile isn't as good as prioritized Verizon or AT&T. So I don't really want my phone just being able to switch to that, because then it's going to be annoying, because just pretty loading. But pretty much the also stream is good. Good. I start. Ooh, cool. And also, well, switch. So I take and get this phone out and switch everything over to a Pixel mailbox, Wi-Fi. Hello and goodbye again. Now I'm gonna follow you because I want other people to watch that do hiking. And it's really hard to find. I mean, I don't actually go on the, I've been too busy and haven't been watching Twitch much and haven't gone on the IRL category much, but almost all the time everybody's in the city. It's really, really, really hard to find anybody at hikes. And like hikes, a lot. I'll see people occasionally at hikes and I follow them, and then they mostly you know, stream in the city the rest of the time. Climb I wanted to do when I last visited. Oh, really? Is it out this trail? All right, how is everything? Well, Wi-Fi. Switch to pixel. I'm gonna kill the stream probably while I switch all this over. And also if it's on Wi-Fi on this phone, I want it to be able to use this. Oh, okay. Oh, on the other side of the interstate? Turn off hotspot. Right. Sure. Sure, you can if you want to. Maybe people would want to watch them. More hiking. Because that's mostly what I do now, and I don't stream Beat Saber anymore. Or not that often. Okay, did that turn off? It claims it did. Oh, it's not connected. I don't know, where is it? It says it is. Well, it's not using my... Oh. It's not showing that it's connected to my modem, but my modem didn't have any internet last time I tried. So also, does this stream look better? I didn't actually restart it streaming from my iPhone, but I assume changing what Wi-Fi hotspot it was on and everything probably fixed it, because it stopped saying I'm maxed out at 12K bitrate. It doesn't look like it's lying to me now. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, every time, like, it's been struggling with bitrate, and then every time you guys say it looks bad, it's claiming that it's great, so it's just lying to me. Huh. So I didn't even have to restart it going to my computer, like restart the stream from Ovlin. I just had to get it off my Velobox Wi-Fi. Such a pretty trail. Here's a Lodge Lake. Okay, here's the trail going down to the lake. So that's the PCT keeps going. We're gonna go down to Lodge Lake and hang out at the lake for a few minutes, and then I guess I'll turn around and head back. Okay, that sounds fine. I don't have a shout out channel like some people do in my Discord, because I usually am on a Discord. A lot of the Discords I've been on, the shout out channels, have a lot of people that post on them, and I don't read those because, like, I want to read people talking, and I just don't really want to read a channel where just random people shout themselves out. So it mostly seems having a shout out channel just seems like a giant waste. Like, maybe some people are interested in them and they find people they want to watch through them. This is a really thin trail. So General seems like the best place. But yeah, that's cool. I want to see what your streams are like and stuff. It's just really, really hard to find people that stream hiking, which, I mean, I think you almost have to be a masochist to stream hiking, because it's so hard to find places that has good service, and then have to be dealing a lot of time with having bad service and everything. Like, it's pretty annoying sometimes. I kind of think it's fun. All right, I think we made it to the lake pretty much.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Healthy and well. How are you?
Good.
Just about ready to fix dinner. There's a bunch of camp spots all around. I explored it.
Oh, really?
If you go over this log, there's a nice one. That gets kind of crowded and you have to cross a muddy creek. But if you cross, like right here, there's one, and then here's one up there. They're like, they radiate, but that's kind of brushy because I initially went there and I thought there was going to be something at the lake, and it's just like a muddy inlet.
Oh.
Really, all the trails are kind of, you just go that way, and there's a bunch of sites.
Are there any places where you can walk down to the lake and have nice views or anything?
Yeah. Go this way, you'll see.
Oh, over the log?
Yeah.
And kind of out this way?
I mean, this is kind of icky. I mean.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, it looks like it just, you walk out into the water almost.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I went down there. But
Okay.
then I came back, I found a little thing that, like, I jumped over, and then you can, there's a campsite right there where you can look over the water.
Okay,
And
cool.
It's not right on the water, but you can look on the water. I'm Boss Lady.
Just out this way?
Yeah, over
Okay.
the log.
Alrighty.
What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew, nice
Yeah.
to meet you. I'm Boss Lady.
Nice.
Yeah, where are you from?
I live in Seattle, so.
Oh, so you just doing this for a couple days or what?
I was just hiking up here from the pass and hiking back down today. I wasn't actually, camping or anything.
Oh, you're not camping?
No.
Oh, you just want to see the, yeah, go back, you'll see it. Go down that way, you'll see.
Yeah.
I thought you were looking for a campsite.
Oh, no. No, I've never been here before, so I was looking for just a nice view of the lake.
There is.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
That's where you get it. Yeah, I was wondering too, that's why I went.
All right. Oh. Right. There's yeah, she was talking about finding a camp spot. She's eating dinner right now. Oh, wow. Yeah. So the trail over there, she said, got muddy, and she said there was really nice ones here. There really are really nice ones here. Yeah, she was telling me there were some camp spots down here where you could camp right by the road, or right by the lake, and you literally could. Wait, what all did I miss? I'll drop general. Gotta be into the hunt. Wait, what? I do have other things like metal detecting, but pretty much only IRL I've even just streamed hummingbirds. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Well, you have beautiful service for a good hour. Yeah. It still is pretty good, right? Unless it's lying to me. It says it's maxed out, so it might be lying to me. Yeah, I thought this would be nice to go hike to. And it's not that long of a hike. You just hike over that hill and then through and over to the pass. There's the other mountain you can see from the pass. I don't think I should stay here that long because it did take me quite a while to get here, and I don't want it to start getting too dark on the way back. but I'll hang out for like 5 minutes or so. Take some pictures. And then we'll head back. Oh, that's why it is maxed out. Look, you can see the top of this. You can see the top of the cell tower right there. That's why I have such good service here. I guess I walked down the hill from it and there was just too many trees, so it was dying. But out here in the open, you can see it really, really, really well. So it's like, well, how is it holding service so great? It's like, it's because I have line of sight of the cell tower. So there's great internet here if you want to, like, you know, camp here. I kind of want to camp here. It would be fun to just hike over here and camp one night and hike back. It would kind of just be a cool place to camp at. Yeah, I'm gonna, on the way back, tell her. She was like looking at me like, why do you have the whole backpack? I'm just gonna out myself for being a streamer and saying, oh, I just have a whole backpack because I IRL stream. Because I probably looked weird also, like holding the phone and then pointing it down at the ground. Oh yeah, I was thinking, I had never talked to you again since last week, so I never looked at them anymore yet. I finally looked at rental cars more last night to see how many days I'd get one for and where I need to try to pick it up at. I don't think I want to camp on the side of the road like you were saying we could. So I was thinking, I might look and see if there's any campgrounds that are cheap. Here? There's cougars and bears here, yeah. They're supposed to be more likely to come out at night. Because it's a dirt road? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just, you just are camping wherever. I guess you don't really need tent pads and stuff. It would be nice to camp someplace that had restrooms, though. I don't know how much it would really matter for just one night, but, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really even want to try to go to Yosemite. Like, there's so much other stuff closer by to go to that I don't know if I really care that much if we go there or not. Because we wouldn't get to do half the... Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking about also. Like, I've heard Yosemite gets really, 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 really packed at peak season. And it's like, I don't really want to go there if we're just going to get stuck in traffic trying to get in the park. I don't know. I have thought about it some at work and hadn't really had time to, or felt like looking it up after work. So I thought I maybe would try to research more, because I got to get everything done tonight and tomorrow. I have tomorrow off because the other days I'm just have a few hours before and after work, and then have to work Friday night and then try to go to bed as soon as I can and get up Saturday morning to fly out. Isn't too terrible unless you arrive at peak times. Oh, I see. I mean, it would be fun to go. And we could go if that's what, like, you know, you would like to do a lot. I think you mostly told me you didn't really care. We could do whatever I want to do, and I don't know. I really want to. I won't be able to do all the stuff I'd ever want to go do there. I'd still want to come back some other time, and I don't know how much effort I want to put into going someplace like 4.5 hours away when there's places, you know, plenty of stuff to do closer by. And I'll probably never go to the Bay Area again. Like, I might try to drive down the coast sometime and then go over to Yosemite and then go down to like Kings Canyon and stuff like that in Sequoia. But I don't know if I would ever, you know, go back to the Bay Area, like to the city. So it might just be cool to do stuff there. I mean, if you have preferences though, we could do whatever. I was just thinking, having to buy a mat. They were kind of expensive, and I don't know if I want to go one, you know. I mean, I could use the mat here. Yeah. I'd kind of, yeah, I'll think about it more tonight. I was kind of leaning towards either just driving there, having a few hours, and driving back, just making it a really, really long day, because we could drive there and drive back in one day. It would just be a really, really long day. Or either just not going, because I don't know if I really want to spend the money on a pack and then camp. I don't know. Yeah, camp not in a campground. Like I was saying, here would be fun, like backpacking, but that seems nicer than camping on the side of the road. Yeah, maybe. I mostly just need to look up more info on the internet. But yeah, it might help. You know the area better than I do. You've been to Yosemite and I never have. I want to go to Yosemite sometime, but like the whole area, I haven't been to it, so I really don't care that much what I do, as long as I'm going to some cool looking place that I've never been. And I don't really care if it's Yosemite or like, you know, cool stuff like in San Francisco, or all the cool nature areas on the other side of the bridge and stuff. So I'm kind of lazy and would just as soon not camp and not buy a sleeping mat and stuff if I don't have to, if I can just go see other cool stuff. So I'd been kind of thinking about it. It's like, well, if I don't go, am I going to regret not going to Yosemite? Or would all the other stuff just be, you know, just as nice? Like, I'd probably enjoy it, but I think I'd enjoy all of the stuff about equally. But I'm not really sure. I haven't been to any of the places, so you might know better than I do. This is very pretty here. I'm taking some nice pictures from my other phone, so I'll have them. I keep taking nice pictures on my phone, saying I'm going to put them in Discord, and I never do. Maybe I'll try to make a real effort and actually put them in Discord tonight. It's nice also, you can hear just a little bit of traffic over that way, but there's kind of a, so there's a creek going into the lake over there. So I assume there's a creek going out that way. So that's not completely, not a total hill like above this elevation, but mostly. So you can hear a little bit of traffic going over that way, but not too much. I think since this is like flat and interstate's off that way down in the valley, the only reason I have cell service is because there's that one cell tower up there near the ski resort that I can literally see from here. We can base again tomorrow. I can describe what some of the other options are. I can do that tomorrow. That is already. I mean, yeah, that might be helpful. I would say it might be helpful. I don't know how. I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what the other options are. We just so I don't really know what I don't know and stuff. We'll see. I might try to look at mats tonight or tomorrow. If I don't have time to look at mats tonight or tomorrow, I'm probably not going to have time to before or after work other days. So I'll probably just, if I don't find the time to buy a mat, then that's a great reason, a great way to decide not to go camping. So maybe we can just not go to Yosemite or not if I have time to prepare for it. Cinema, yeah, it's really, really pretty lake. I'm talking to someone in YouTube chat. Twitch people. How are you doing? I should leave in a few minutes because it's, oh, I guess I've been here for like 15 minutes. Because I have like an hour of good daylight. Yeah, you can see the sun getting like more yellow, like it's starting to set, and I have to walk all the way back. Yeah, I don't really want to go just pick out something. Well, I don't know, sleeping. So I was kind of hoping I could find something really, really cheap on Amazon, because everything on REI was like over $100, and I don't need it to be good, like last a long time, because I'll probably only ever use it like 4 times in my life. I just need it to be comfortable enough and keep me warm the 4 times that I use it, you know, for it to last through those. So I was kind of hoping I would have more time and find something just like, you know, cheap Chinese junk mats on Amazon that I can buy. But you don't really know how they feel either. And mats, like filling one at the store could really help, like just going to REI. But then you're limited to buying what REI has, which is nice stuff. And I don't really want to spend the money on nice stuff, probably. Yeah, check the reviews though. Yeah, I mean, some stuff has fake reviews on Amazon, but most of I haven't really ever bought. Usually you can kind of read them and tell if they're fake or not. I've never really bought anything on there. Don't keep you warm from the start and you're uncomfortable. Yeah, maybe. I've had some pretty cheap ones that were nice. Like, I don't want to camp when it's below, like, the 40s anyways. But, I mean, like you were saying, they probably wouldn't keep you warm, the cheaper ones, even in the, like, I think 50s or 60s, I think. But I really don't want to go spend $100 on a sleeping pad that I'm only ever going to use a few times. Plenty of reviews here on YouTube also. Oh, that's true, yeah. Watch, like, reviews of sleeping pads. And I was gonna say, like, Amazon reviews, I haven't really ever bought anything on there that wasn't pretty accurate to what a lot of the reviews were. As long as you read enough where you can and try to figure out if they're fake or not, I think reading Amazon reviews is a, you know, decent way to find something good. There's been a few things I've read and then the reviews weren't super accurate, but yeah. I mean, I don't particularly like camping that much. It's kind of fun, but it's mostly a reason to save money because it's cheaper than Airbnb. Maybe if I camped more, I might get where I like camping more. I also haven't tried it in years, and I'd probably be way more likely to like camping more now than I would have, you know, years ago. Anyways, I guess I should go ahead and start heading back. Because I might start running out of daylight. I'm going to mute the mic when I go back by her and talk to her some more. Probably if she's still there. And then head back up the trail. This was super, super nice, though. This is a really pretty lake, and I can't believe this is just like a really short hike right off the interstate to a lake this nice. It's not even that much elevation. It's only like 800 feet elevation gain. Oops, I'm like falling over on a root. How did I get? Oh, this goes to the creek area.
finishing up that was closed when Washington was on fire. So I was just explaining about how I eat my food before I do my tan. So I'm eating my food in one space, and then I'm setting my tent behind me. If you want to pan over to the flat.
Oh, over this way.
Yeah, and you can pan to show me, because I'm gonna this flat space, but I'm far enough that I'm just setting up everything, and I'm getting my breakfast all laid out. Everything that's gonna, you know, that so I don't have to reach into my food bag in a very methodical way. That we do have to do it, because otherwise, you know, you get critters and everything else. But I'm pretty much prepared. I got a couple more meals, so I'm just gonna probably eat them tomorrow. I'm gonna stay here for a while. I got a lot of things to do. I have to catch up on my journaling and send some messages now that I have phone service. So I'm just looking forward to relaxing tomorrow.
Oh, you're gonna like hang out here a lot of the day,
yeah,
and then
probably just because I have to go home, and so I'm just gonna relax here and see who shows up, and catch up on all my journaling, and eat some more food, and just relax, because it's been a long journey and I deserve a rest.
yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
Cool. So a chill rest day at the end.
Yeah. Well, you know, you get a motel in town and it's expensive. I don't know if you're staying at a hotel in town. You're just driving back to Seattle?
Yeah, because it's only like an hour drive up to the pass. So I just drove up here for the day.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on the traffic. I've heard other, but
Oh, yeah.
in Oregon, but yeah, you know, you hit it at the right time, so it's okay.
Yeah, I was going to come up here last week and it was a little smoky.
Yeah.
When it was like hot, and then it was like really nice and clear this last few days.
Well, you know, there's always fires going on. It's just hit and miss with the stupid fires and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, I had that much water to get, because I had a big other one and it fell out of my backpack. I guess I laid over. So
yeah.
I got that much, and I got to do coffee tomorrow. So then at least I hope that's enough for 2 miles.
You think so? Yeah.
Well, do you have one of those, like, what are they called? It's attached to your back and stuff. What do you have as far as your water? Like, do you have
I just have this. I just have a bottle right here.
Oh, that's what you got?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. That's small. I mean, how much did you drink coming up here?
Actually, I didn't drink any. Yeah.
You didn't?
So, I probably should drink some before I head all the way back. But, I mean, it was only like hiking for a couple hours, so.
Yeah, I know. Huh. Hey, then, since you didn't use half, can I have a little bit more in here?
Yeah.
Thanks, because I'm going to need it for my coffee tomorrow. I appreciate it.
Yeah, actually, it worked out great because I don't need the water.
Well, it's heavy.
Really?
It's weight in your pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half the time I just don't even take water.
Well, it's good that you did.
Here. I didn't drink out of it. You can have as much as you want.
Oh, thank you. This is a nice bottle, too.
Because half the time I don't even take water, but I was taking the backpack of my electronics, so I thought,
how does this come up?
Oh, it just, the whole thing just
Oh, just screw. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
like that.
Okay. Oh, thank you. What's your name again?
Matthew?
Matthew, do you have a trail name?
Not really, no.
Do you do this often? Drive up and look at random lakes and stuff?
I haven't really ever. I've mostly stayed in town more. I haven't really come up 90 that much.
Yeah.
And I've lived here for like 5 years now. So this summer I thought before all the rain starts, I'd try to come up. Like, you can have more if you want.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I guess you're all on a dry thing, huh?
No, I would be fine walking back and not drinking anything else for the rest of the way back. So.
Yeah, I got a half day here. So.
I really actually don't need any of it.
You don't? I'm going to leave you a zip just in case you fall and you need to clean your, like...
Well, yeah, I mean, I could, like, break my leg on the way there, but,
see,
you know...
I'm going to leave you so
if
you know, at least you have enough in your mouth you can call for help, okay? That's a gulp right there. And you can wash your wounds. You need to have something. I know it's cool now, and you'll get to the trailhead, no problem. Thank you so much. Matthew, happy trails. Oh my gosh. You know, they always say the trail provides, and the fact that I had 2 of these and I lost it, it's like, oh my gosh, you just came.
That was great that I had a bunch of water I hadn't even drank. So
that's how it happens usually on the trail.
Yeah.
It usually does.
Well, I guess I better head back now because
you better.
I don't have a lot of daylight left.
Yeah,
so.
Are you parked at the ski or where are you?
Yeah, at the big parking lot at the ski resort.
So just go.
Resort. Yeah.
Bye. I'm glad you stopped by. Nice conversation.
Yeah. You have a good day tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, bye. I'm boss lady.
All right, see ya. All right. She was confused about why. Oh wait. Anyways, I missed it. I'm going to your favorite dark campground tomorrow, Balsam Mountain Campground in Smokies. Oh, cool! And thank you for the resub, Mr. Winnie Cat. Saria's gonna be mad at you for not drinking water? Probably. I mean, I should have probably drank water, but I have water in the car, and it's only like, it needs to be only an hour hike because I only have an hour of daylight left before, well, it's like an hour. It's actually almost exactly an hour until sunset, and I'll be just fine not drinking any. That'll be like 3 hours or something without drinking any water, which is like, I do that all the time. Maybe not while hiking, but I will only be slightly dehydrated from not drinking water. Anyways, I was talking to her. I had the mic muted, and she seemed confused about my backpack earlier. So I told her that IRL stream, and that's why I have the backpack for electronics and stuff and holding the phone. And I'm like, but don't worry, I have the mic muted and it showed you on stream. And she's like, oh, I don't care if you show me on stream. And she's like, just, you know, I'll talk to them right now and you can show me. You cactus? It is like 800 feet elevation gain. Maybe this is like doing a Beat Saber stream with no water. It is actually starting to get dark. I'm gonna focus on cruising. But so anyways, I decided to unmute the mic. And she started introducing herself, so I figured, well, I'll unmute the mic and let you guys hear her introduction. I think she said her name is Boss Lady. I guess trail people have trail names. She asked me if I had a trail name. I guess I could have told her my Twitch name, but it's not really a trail name. And I guess trail names, I saw she had a camera on her strap for her backpack. I wonder if she does YouTube and stuff. I wonder if you can find Boss Lady on YouTube. Low bitrate. Oh, dang it. I forgot. I never reconnected all my stuff because it was just so good. Well, actually, it's only Verizon that works all this way anyways, even on the trail, so it's not really going to help. Oh, yeah, and then they can just say their trail name and not tell people their real names. I don't usually say my real name on stream, but I have like ordered at Starbucks and places when I was streaming and told them my name was Matthew. When I first started streaming, I had that in my title, and you'd have random people show up that had never chatted before, and they just call you, they'd be like, "Hi, Matthew," or whatever, and then like really word it like they really knew you really well. And I kind of thought it was slightly creepy. So it's like, I'm just gonna take my name off and just get people to call me by my Megwin. I mean, I've said it before. Beryl's forgotten and called me Matthew quite a few times on stream when I've been IRL streaming. So I don't like go on purposely to say it, but I don't really care if I say it. If someone asks me my name enough to go mute the mic before I say it, or if I'm talking to somebody with the mic unmuted. So yeah, kind of surprising, but I don't really care too much. Wait, trail name suggestion. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. There was another YouTube chat I missed. She sounds kind of to be there by herself. Yeah, maybe. That's like, I forgot I was walking fast and I don't read TTS or read chat, and TTS isn't reading YouTube. Trail name suggestion, Matwin. Matwin. Man, I want to do that now. Just because I can't think of anything better right now. Half of each name. Maybe I'll do that if I remember it. Maybe next time someone asks me if I have a trail name. He was asking me if I had a trail name and if I hike, like those hikes, and it's like, well, I haven't really done any of these hikes all this summer. Like almost everything I did before then was like I haven't really in through hikers or hikers like PCT. Now here Hopefully it's better now. I assume doing it again, you meant like the bit rate. When I looked at it for a second, it was maxed out at 12K bit rate. Well, current setup, I thought maybe it was my Bella Box Wi-Fi. Current setup is the same setup I've used a lot. Oh, it could, if it's just a little choppy, it could be switching to 30 FPS because of the daylight going away. But that would only go down to 30 FPS choppy instead of 60. I assume choppy is like real choppy, like hard to watch. I think I still have the setting turned on where when it's lower light, it can just automatically switch to 30. Yeah. Oh, well, if it's low bit rate, then that's, and choppy for low bit rate, then yeah, that's something totally different. I was just saying if it's just a little choppy, like if it's hard to watch, like low bit rate, then definitely there's something wrong. If it's only choppy frame rate, it might just be going down to 30 FPS. Oh, okay, no, yeah, that's just something that was very wrong. And it could be I have bad service here because I'm at the edge of the mountain and there's a lot of trees between me and the tower. But like, when you guys have brought it up, every time my phone has said it was like max bit rate. So I think it's something to do with maybe having bad service and Moblin glitching out. It's kind of weird. Maybe that was dead spot. Probably someone have a hidden safe house with a jammer back there. Yeah, maybe. It's like the same part of the trail pretty much. That'd be hilarious. So I thought it could have been from using Bella Box Wi-Fi, but I'm on my Pixel's Wi-Fi now, and it's still doing it, which is the setup I've used a lot. So it must be something with either just how the internet is doing on this specific cell phone tower and it's confusing Moblin, or either Moblin handling something different. Like, it has had quite a few updates since the last time I streamed, because it gets updated really often. They might have changed something in the last week that is making it glitch out with my setup. It's never broken before, or not bad, which is amazing for the amount of like updates every day it gets, or every few days, but you never know. So if I have time, I'll try to, well, it happens so, I was gonna say I would go try to test it at home, but like it happens so, it's only happened a few times this whole stream. I don't know how long I'd have to try to test it to decide that the problem's fixed. At least from where I'm at, it seems like it's only, and the fact that it stayed fine at a lake, it seems like it's only a problem if the cell service is questionable. So I can't really test that at home. I might just hope for the best and see if it does better next stream. Oh, so I think it was after, I think she told me this part. She was saying at the end of her journey before I turned the mic on. But she said that she did the whole PCT, like started in like the border of Mexico, wherever they start down there. Or do they start in Mexico? That's true actually. And just make sure I don't turn the microwave on. I'd have to sit there and watch it. I could just see me putting my phone in the microwave, going into the other room to like watch what it looks like on my computer, then Beryl deciding to go heat something up in the kitchen. Just putting something in the microwave really fast without looking and turning it on, like food to heat up, and microwaving my phone. Because the phone would be really easy to miss sitting in a microwave if you're not looking. And that would be some expensive testing. It starts on the border. Okay, so she said another season she hiked from the border all the way up to here, or near here. I assume from Oregon or something, but there was multiple sections up here that were closed due to wildfires. So she came back this year to do the sections that she missed. So I guess she's just hiking it through Oregon and Washington and stopping at the pass. I guess because you can't hike into Canada anymore. Like, they won't let you cross the border there. So if you hike all the way up to Canada, then you have to turn around and walk back to the next road. So maybe people just, I'd assume most people have hiked to all the way until like North Cascade, Highway 20 or whatever. I think 20 is the one that runs through there. But it probably depends. Toasty phone. I'm actually kind of tired now. I'm talking too much for walking up this hill this fast and running out of cardio. This is the actual problem. My legs aren't dead yet. My cardio is dying. And that is such a pretty hike. That lake is just really nice. It's a really easy trail getting to it. I do kind of wish I had drink water, but I also don't really want to stop right here to drink water. And then once I start going down, it'll be easy. And I haven't sweated all hike, but now I'm starting to really sweat going up this hill. Oh, I was thinking, I've never turned my heart rate on to show on stream. Oh, it's 146 right now is what it says. That's higher than what it feels like. Or I guess maybe not for how out of breath I feel. It says online, so it should be working. You can watch me die. I knew hanging out down there, I might have to do this. And I knew I could hold out to do this also. Because my legs didn't really get that sore at all from the hike last week. And I knew this would be easier. So, this isn't too bad. But I am having to work a little hard. Oh yeah, now I can. Now I'm starting to hear it. Doo, 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 doo. Or feel it is going up enough. Like actually getting some good cardio. I haven't gotten any good cardio in a long time. It's actually good. I went so long without playing Beat Saber, my arms can't hold out to give me good cardio. And bike riding gives you really good cardio, but I haven't gone bike riding in like all year basically. I did go bike riding last night. I didn't stream because I went like an hour before it got dark. Girl went with me. We just did a really short ride. I was trying to tell me, Fitbit's trying to tell me I've walked 10,000 steps today. Oh, now the breeze is gone. Maybe it feels stuffy in this valley. Either way, I think I'm making amazing timing back, so I'm not really worried about daylight at all at this point. I think I'm making amazing timing back. I'm sorry if I'm trying to hold the phone steady. I'm holding it with two hands so I can try to smooth it out. One might be better. I'll stop up here and look at the other lake again, or pond, whatever this is. That one back there is called Lodge Lake. I don't remember what this one up here. I think it's a pond. Oh, you can see the steep hillside better going this way. Oh, and I've only been walking like 20 minutes. My goodness. I've done almost half the trail in 20 minutes. That's like... Oh, here's the marigny berries or whatever. Should I try eating? No. That's not something you ask chat. Never mind. That's probably how you do get banned. Should I try eating the berries on the side of the trail? I'm not going to actually ask it. So I think these are edible. The orange ones, but I don't want to find out. I wouldn't eat them unless I know for sure they're edible. I wonder how many bears are in this area of all these berries. But I think these are, I want to say Marion berries. They're kind of like blackberries. They grow like wild here. They're like native. Where the blackberries, most of the ones you see around Oh really? Okay, cool. There's a big like plump looking one up there. Oh, here's a few more that look ripe. A lot of berries here. Yeah, the ones around, I think the ones that grow a whole bunch around Seattle are like European blackberries, and they're very, very invasive. They like just spread all freaking over the place. These are native, these marionberries, if I remember right. And I hope marionberry is right. It's one of those kinds of berries that you don't really eat in the stores. And not like huckleberries. I got used to huckleberries when I went to Yellowstone, because it seems like huckleberries are really popular in Montana. So you go like you stop in the gas stations on the interstate, and there's just huckleberry, like everything that you can buy, like flavored stuff. You can buy huckleberry lattes at cafes, all kinds of stuff. Oh, salmon berries, that's what they are. Yeah, I think those are salmon berries. What are marionberries? Oh, marionberries are... I think the only time I've ever had marionberries is maybe getting some marionberry Tillamook ice cream. So I'll stop talking and let you hear the birds. This is the quietest part of the trail, because you can only barely hear the interstate, because we're just basically hills all around us that shield us from the noise. Really peaceful. I wonder if I zoom in. No, it still makes the sky too bright. Here, you guys can see better than me. I can hold the phone up around the bushes. So yeah, I think those orange berries are salmon berries. Kind of wanted to just take a picture and ask Google what they were, but I don't know. I want to eat berries on the side of the trail just because an AI told me they were fine. Like the Google Lens thing, where basically AI tells you what the stuff is. Taking some pictures of my other phone. The lighting's totally different here now. And yeah. It'll be a lot better views of the mountains also, like the ones behind me, the ones on the other side of the interstate, like the rocky ones there, because I'll be walking towards them instead of away from them. So proud. So going along the ski slopes. That's what I was saying. Take a picture. Ask Google Lens if they're salmon berries. If it says yes, eat them. But then what if it's wrong? Also, I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's. Can you eat berries in a national forest on the side of the trail? Is that legal? I know in national parks they tell you not to like take stuff, but I think you could just eat them here. Like, do I want to eat them because I might die? But yeah, I mean, I've closer in Seattle, I've eaten salmon berries. I think at Cougar Mountain there's some that grow there, and tried a few. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else that grows here that's orange like that other than salmon berries. Like, I think that would be just as safe as eating blueberries or blackberries on the side of the bike trail, which I've done a lot. But I'm a little more weirded out about red things and orange berries. Like Are these orange because they're like, you know, are they ripe, ready to eat, or are they red berries that aren't like, that are orange kind of instead of pink? And then they're probably raspberries for berries that look like that, but I'm still paranoid of like eating red berries. This is probably the nicest view. It's the like kind of swampy part and the mountains behind. That they are a color. This trail's so nice. I thought this was really pretty when I got here, and then the whole trail's pretty cool, and that other lake's really, really pretty. And that other lake has campsites. Like, you could just camp in view of the water. That would kind of be a fun stream to like come up here if I was gonna do backpacking, or it's not really, I mean, it's, I guess, you know, backpacking, like camping, even if you're just 2 hours from the road. If I was gonna do camping like that, I could walk out here and then set up and have a campfire stream. You can't have campfires here this time of year because there's a fire ban because of forest fires. So that I couldn't do that now. Bridge to my left. So, like over that way. Still backpacking. Wait, also I just noticed, what the heck is that right there? It's like on the other side of the lake, and it's like, what the heck is it? Oh, I bet it's vents for the railroad tunnel. Because from looking on Google Maps, the railroad tunnel goes under. Yeah, I think it's vents for the railroad tunnel, the one that the bike trail goes through. Dang, so it's way under there. Maybe a bit further left. All right, well, when I get up here out of the trees, we can stop and try to look for the area. Assuming it's out that way and not like on this ridge. Yeah, I remember now. When I was looking on Google Maps, it made it look like the tunnel goes like, I think it was, I want to say right under where this lake is. So, or pond. So, there's probably vents for the railroad tunnel. Pretty cool. Wait, so it's on this hill on the other side of the lake? Maybe I should walk back then. That's why I was going to make sure I didn't go down the trail too far and walk past it where we can't see it anymore. Let me go down here real quick and look. Because I made enough time, I have enough daylight to look for climbing routes now. I guess. Oh, wait, okay, other side. Okay, never mind. I know, I'm sorry, I'm making it confusing. So on that, towards that hill, but not on the hill on the other side of this little pond, like close to me. On the one on the other side of the interstate. Oh, so that's like the hill kind of up from like that valley at Franklin Falls was in. That I hiked 2 weeks ago. Up to, because I think that is pretty much like in that direction, where the pass is here and it's down from the pass a little bit. So like that way. And I feel really good now. It's like, you know, when you get where you feel bad because you don't get any cardio, and then all of a sudden you like play a bunch of burger maps, playing Beat Saber or something, and then you feel like you got a nice workout. Oh, I see. Okay, I do remember a bunch of like rocky cliffs on the other side, so I assume it's one of those. Because there's two different mountains that are just very, very, very steep. Like, very steep. Here's some more salmon berries. But look, these look red. So are those wild raspberries? Or are they salmon berries? Or are they some other kind of poisonous red berries? So that's why I know eat them. Okay, cool. We'll have the nice mountain views now because I'm coming out of the trees. So yeah, see, there's a very, very steep mountain here. And then there's another really steep cliff over this way that we'll be able to see once I get around there. This is great. You know, talking about my backpack, I didn't need to bring this whole backpack. The worst place the bitrate was down at that lake, and only Verizon worked. And now I have good service again because the tower's right there. I didn't even hook all the stuff back up. I'm just streaming off of 2 connections because I didn't want to take my backpack off and fix the other stuff. Same reason I didn't drink any water. Didn't want to take my backpack off. Ooh, here's 2 different colors of, I think these are foxgloves. Here's some white ones. Right, bye, Mr. Winnie Cat. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I'm glad you've enjoyed the stream. I have also. Even the going across where the ski slopes are, there's all these wildflowers. There's another basket for the disc golf course. There's a tee up there. If that's the tee for this basket, imagine if you're throwing for this basket and you overthrow and you go off of this like cliff almost behind it and you go down into these thick bushes. And then you gotta go try to get your disc out. That sounds actually horrible. Like, this disc golf course is like for if you're hardcore and you want to be able, and you don't mind trying to, like, you find your disc in a jungle because you threw off the course. Huh. So I guess, oh, in that direction? Okay, yeah, that's over towards where the really steep one is at. You can see it once I get around here because the trail goes over and goes under those ski lifts, and you can see it then. So like another 5 minutes or 10 minutes or so. So yeah, I think I know what you're talking about now, because there's some really, really like rocky cliffs there, type of stuff that it looks like you would be, you know, climbing routes. It looks a bit extreme. I forgot there was any climbing over there, but I do feel like I remember seeing climbing on the map, on one of the maps. It's all of a sudden getting where it feels cooler. Earlier it felt hot out here and cool in that valley by the pond. It kind of almost feels, man, look at all these foxgloves. There's like so many wildflowers around here. Now it feels warmer up that way, and then once I walked over the hill right there. Oh, it's because there's more of a breeze here. I can feel the breeze more now. Where it's really, really still back up there. This has been a deserted trail. I've seen 2 backpackers today, and that's the only people I've seen. When I was coming up this way, I was actually right down at this area. There was a girl walking back. She looked like a backpacker, had like a pretty big backpack and a sleeping mat and all that. I don't know. Obviously a backpacker, probably a through hiker. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, I figured there'd be more, that's a really pretty lake. I figured there'd be more day hikers walking out to it and back, but I guess not. Or maybe they start earlier in the day and they leave about the time I started. Because I guess ideally you should go back and get back to your trailhead where you have extra time before sunset. That's probably what most people do. Alright, I forgot to look. I hadn't looked at chat. Have I missed any more YouTube chats? I think the last one was this. Yeah, he used to update more often the iOS version. Now he has to keep it Android up. Yeah. Yeah, walk until almost dark and then camp and then get up early next morning and walk more. So there's baskets all up here. This whole side has a disc golf. I swear I can talk. Disc golf course on it. Yeah, I'd have to get in good shape before I could walk like 12 or 14 hours a day. Or 16 hours or something and just do that much. Although, I mean, today, this trail, according to all trails, it was 800 and something. Oh, these rocks, I was looking at that, and then these rocks might roll out from my feet, and then it's like, oh gosh, I hope I get traction before I go here, and I don't just like slide off of that. I thought for a second that I might be going to eat the ground. Anyways, according to all trails, this hike I just did was like 800 and something feet elevation gain, and that last year and like the year before and stuff, basically every year since I broke my knee, and I've never gotten into shape good enough where 800 feet would have just absolutely killed me. And today I think 800 feet felt mostly pretty easy. Like, I got some cardio going up that hill, but my legs didn't even turn into jello. Like, it was overall just really easy. And that's a nice view of the clouds. So I've gotten in better shape this summer, which is kind of weird because I haven't done a lot of stuff. I guess today's... Yeah, and then it was still, I was cardio limited. I wasn't really limited by my leg muscles, other than maybe them dying a little from not enough oxygen from cardio limited. But I wasn't really cardio limited. I didn't really walk until I started getting like weak filling. I was just having to talk less. But yeah, it was like really, really easy until I started hurrying, and then it was just like a decent, like a good workout. But like the good part of the workout ended before I even got tired enough that I had to slow down. Like I just pretty much got to that lake and slowed down, the other pond back there, and then since then, this part's kind of slick. Like it's a lot of rocks that roll out from under your feet, so I'm just going slower. Plus, I figure if I go slower, I won't jerk the camera around as much, and you can actually enjoy the view of the mountains. So yeah, we're getting on around where you can see some of the steep stuff, and if I remember right, there's some more down that way. So once we get over to about where these chairlifts are, we should be able to see down in that valley really well, if I remember right. This is a pretty cool place to hike because there's no trees from the just walking across the ski slope. Okay, now you can see the lake that way. That's the lake that Franklin Falls. I hiked there and then I drove down to the lake. That's the lake I drove down to, and it's the same one that the interstate goes on one side and the bike trail's on the other side. The one that I've ridden and streamed a few times. I've never gotten this view of it. It's pretty cool. The lake right there. What I want to do, so I've picked out 4 or 5 trails that I really want to do. This was the easiest of them elevation gain, like 800 feet, so I thought I'd do it and see how my legs did after last week. They did really well. I think the next easiest one's like 1600 feet, but the way I'm feeling right now, I think I could do double this just fine. So it would be hard, but I think it would be fine. But one of the trails, I've hiked up to PCT down here. It, I think, goes up that way, because I believe I've been up on that mountain and you could kind of see the side of that. It kind of like goes up and switchbacks up a while. There's a trail, I don't know which peak, but you can hike somewhere up there and go up to there, or either maybe the part with the closer with the trees and not the taller rocky mountain. But there's a really, really nice hike going up there. I think it's like 3,000 feet or 4,000 feet or something at elevation gain, because I think you have to kind of hike over the mountain and down and then back up or something like that. I might be misremembering, but one of them was a lot of elevation gain. That also might be one of the ones on Mount Si I was looking at, because I don't know if I want to go all the way up to Mount Si. I think that is 4,000, but there's some trails going halfway up it that looks like it'd be fun.